Okay, so I'm back. You know, I'm watching my videos. They're all laid back. Nothing professional about them. I should probably change the title of my, from getting more out of your fun out of your games by using mods. I should probably change it to uh, the uh, times in the life of a gamer because of all the chaos and stuff that goes on in my personal life, not the game. Okay, so turn the volume down on my headset just a little. So I can't remember what we were reading. Uh, Pretty sure we read all of this, maybe. Okay, no, I've seen that one. Maybe. Okay, so I think the last one was the one about the dogs. Yeah, okay, so we're going to start after the dogs. Okay. So that was Concourse, or this is Concourse. Those are probably the major settlements in the area. Boston being the biggest one, of course. O'Keefe. Still good for a couple hits of Daddy-O a week. Uh, Pretentious. Uh, Residue, whatever. I'm probably saying that wrong. Intelligental asshole. Okay, so whatever. But his money is good. Williams wants Medax as much as I can get. Hasn't told me why. Not really my business. Guessing there's some sort of long-term pain management going on. Disease? Adders. Kids are usually a no-go, but this girl's got style, and she's not interested in getting tweaked. Orders 20 blood packs. Some Halloween stunt or something? Oh hell, maybe she's really a vampire. What do I care? She's got her daddy's money. Okay, so I still don't have volume on my game down. When volume's up, especially with the music going, I have a tendency to talk louder than I should. So we'll set it there and see what happens. And that's just on my end. It's not going to change your end, I don't think. I just don't want my voice to be overwhelming. I want you to hear me good, but I don't want to make it so loud that you gotta turn it down. And then when the game starts playing, you gotta turn it back up again. You know, when they start talking, and I'm not talking. Isaac. Some student at CIT wants Day Tripper, XL, and an entire pallet, yes, pallet of Mentabs. Not sure if he's doing crazy experiments, dealing to the other eggheads, or no, or on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Don't care so long as the money's good. Ward. Young married couple, good for a couple of day trippers per week. Easy order, cool people, no brainer. McDermott, maybe? Cop, longtime buff out customer, running into supply problems. We've had a good thing for years. I'd hate to end it now, and I don't exactly want to risk. Oh, crap, Sonny. I don't exactly want to risk him getting all noble and law-abiding if he can't get what he wants. That would end very badly for me. Spolsky? Spolsky. Russian, I guess. Could be Russian, could be something else. The old lady has upped her daddy-o order. Weird but profitable. Could be Russian, Polish, who knows. Miscellaneous. Malcolm. Potential new customer in Charleston wants MedX. Seems oddly desperate. Might be a cop trying too hard. Need to move slowly. Okay, so this is... That's Dutch something. Dutchison? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not good at reading. Underwear model from Braintree. Beautiful, intelligent, totally weird. All she ever wanted is stim packs. 10 per week. My imaginations continue to run wild. Okay, so that's that. Alright, so let's get this thing here open. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I got to level up one. I'm going to take my lockpicking skills up another level if I can. Okay, so now I can do advanced locks. That makes it where it's easier to do the lighter locks. Advanced locks are going to be harder. Got lucky.
That's it.
Gotta sneeze. Oh, I hate it when I gotta sneeze. Shoot fire. Okay, so get out of here, Sonny. I wish I hadn't done this room yet, I guess. So the reason I don't use any drugs in the game, because they do, you know, give you better stats on your skills and stuff, but they come with a price. You know, you use them 2 or 3 times. I can't remember the number. I know in Fallout 3, if you used them 3 times, you would become addicted to them. And so what happens is, in order to maintain your level of strength or whatever, like say you're using buff out that boosts your strength, and you get addicted to it, well, when you're not on it, you lose, you know, your strength gets lower than what it's supposed to be because you're addicted to the buff out. And the only way to get your strength back up is to take more buff out. And that's the same way it is with anything else, you know, something to boost your speed, something to boost your perception. You're going to get addicted to it. And you can get addicted to MedX too. That's like a painkiller. I guess it ups your health. I don't know. I haven't used it. But there is antidotes, you know, Addictol and stuff like that. That'll get the there's some more roaches hiding out somewhere around here. There he is. I think that's it right here, but there's some more across the street. Remember, when you're in sneak mode, you're going to know when they're starting to come at you. going to warn you. That's your perception that's helping you out with that. But if you get addicted to chems, you either got to deal with being, you know, lowering your stats than what you should be because of the addiction, or you got to keep taking the stuff to keep you up, or you got to find the chems that'll remove the addiction and then try not to get addicted again. So I just don't use anything. Stim packs to heal my health, radx to prevent radiation, and rad away. That's it. And then I eat the food. I'm fixing to make some food. Show you how that's done. And when you get a lot of food, you can get your level going really good. And I do like that. Voltec Assist Targeting System. Now my plans, I'm going to try not to, you know, do a lot of stuff. It's early in the morning, wife's asleep. Don't have to wake her up till 9, and it is time. It's 5:46. I don't have to wake her up till 9. So I'm gonna try to get some stuff accomplished. My goals are to get Heather, my new companion. Get Dogmeat, then get Heather. Then did I do these? Shit, I think I did, but. Yeah, I got all that. Okay. Old man. Can't remember shit anymore. So, get Dogmeat, get Heather. Go get our... Help save a group of people. Get our first suit of power armor. Kill our first death claw. And then start building our first settlement. And then if things go well, we might even start on our first 2 missions. And now most of the stuff that I show you, if you've never played the game, you're going to have to just, you know, when you're not watching my video, you're just going to have to discover it yourselves. But I'm going to show you what I've discovered to be the best way to get things accomplished. Now remember, I'm only going to be good out to about level 40. Because I've only played up to 78 one time. And the more you play this game, the more missions you're going to get. The more quests, you know, yeah, at the beginning of the game, it's always good to find bobby pins. I think I've overlooked a few things. See, I can unlock that now. Get that fishing rod. Turn that radio on just for the hell of it. Yeah, I've watched my last couple of videos, and I noticed a couple things I missed picking up. So I'll just try to remember whenever we're in that area. Shit. Yeah, I knew it was going to break. So you keep moving it, and the higher, like advanced, you're going to have to be more careful with your movements. You move it a little, you know, you pay attention to if it's getting better or worse. And we're almost there, but I may have to go back one. Nope, that was it.
Sweet.
You know what's weird is you get a lot of silver out of those kind of things. And I have no idea what you need silver for. Granted, a spoon's only got 1 or 2 in it, but you get a lot of silver spoons, silver hairbrushes. Okay, so now we've pretty much done everything here. Oh, we're going to cook some stuff. So here's our roast. We don't have a lot of shit, but get an idea. So we got, it takes 3 roaches to, 3 roach meats. Now, there's a perk you'll get later on. You'll find a book, Wasteland Survival Guide, and you're going to get double meat out of all the animals you kill. Right now, we're only getting 1. So, and I can't remember where it is, or I'd go get it. But, so you hit A. Okay, see how it only gave us 2? Well, I discovered that if you do it fast, you get random more. I think that's all we have is roach meat. Okay, so now grilled roach meat. It gives you HP of 30. That's your health points. Takes 3 to make it, and it has no radiation. So everything you cook is going to be radiation free. So here's a good way to make adhesives. Gives you 5 adhesives. The problem is all, now the taters, they're not that hard to find. Corn's probably the hardest thing to find. But you need that stuff for your settlements, because the more settlements you have that have that stuff in it, the more they're going to produce. And you'll be able to go to the workbench and take the excess, because there'll be excess. If it's making more than what the people can eat, you're going to be able to have that excess. And then you can use it for more settlements, but then after you get your settlements where you think you need them and you got an abundance of this stuff, you can start making this adhesive. Adhesive is very important. Especially if you like building weapons like I do. Now, I'm going to move all these later to the main house. The only reason I don't like just leveling and rebuilding this house is when you bring these people here, they're all scripted to work on the house. And when you change things, they'll be working in points that are set up for this house, not the new house that you build. They'll be standing in the middle of things, hammering on nothing. Okay, so I'll move everything to here, to this patio or parking lot or whatever you want to call it. Later on, driveway, that's what it is. But can't remember if it's back here or back here. I think it's back here. So it's got the cooking stove, the armor bench, the weapon bench, the power armor repair station, and here is your chemistry station. So you can make all kinds of stuff. Most of your mods that you download, like the holsters, backpacks, you make them in your chemistry stations. You know, these are all, this is part of a mod I downloaded, the same mod. That's a mod. The only reason I downloaded this is because the 2 rings that I have to use for my weight because of the weight mod I downloaded. And later on in the game, if you want to, you can marry Heather. Doesn't matter if you're a girl or a guy. She goes both ways. And you guys go on a honeymoon, and it's a pretty good little mission. Here's your healing stuff. So I could make them. See, like that I could make. See how the skills over to the side? If I wanted to make that. Now here, to make that, I would have to have rank 2 and rank 1. Rank 2, demolition. Rank 3 and rank 2. You see, that's where you, as you level up, you can do more stuff. I don't make any bombs because I get enough of the 3 basics. I get grenades, landmines, and Molotov cocktails all the time. So healing's what you need. This one probably wouldn't be bad. 40% health and 75 rad resistance. Rad away. So this sucker, minus 300 is pretty good. But remember, the higher you level up, the more rad resistance you're going to have. So at the beginning, this is going to pretty much get rid of everything. But after your health gets really high, because you're up to level 20 or whatever, you're going to need to take more of these to get your rads down. This gives you HP of a plus 500 and rads minus 1,000. When you get robots, this will repair your robots. Maximum HP at 25 for 20 minutes, so you get 25 for 20 minutes. You're going to want to make stim packs. Sooner or later you'll have a lot of stim packs because there's a lot of them. And you see you need antiseptics, blood pack, and steel. Since it's a needle, you need the steel for that. But I don't have any antiseptics yet. Surprisingly, you get antiseptics out of rat poisoning and some other things too. Okay, so make some underwear. I don't know why, because they're all, the way I download the mod, it's supposed to already put the underwear on the girls. No. There's some mines. Bottle cap mines are good to have, but you're going to find all this crap. You don't need to make it unless you want it to. These are pretty good because when you got some of this stuff that you're really, when you got a lot of this stuff, you really don't need it. That stuff you might need. That stuff you're going to need. There's going to be some that, you know. But anyhow, when you got extra and you want to make some of these are good for selling. You know, I picked the highest value ones, like 60 is a good one to get. 50 probably wouldn't be bad. 60. Remember, you're not going to get that unless your barter skills are at 100%. That's a good one to make. That'd be a good one to make. And see, that uses rad scorpion stingers. And you're going to have plenty of glass and steel real soon. That one wouldn't be too bad. You're going to have lots of glass, then there's some silver. Fertilizer. You'll have a ton of fertilizer when you start scrapping these towns if you're using the scrap mod that I'm using. Because it gives you stuff for everything you scrap, and it lets you scrap pretty much everything. There's some things it won't, which we'll find out about, but you got to be careful with it because it will wipe the whole town out if you're not careful. And when we get into that, I'll kind of go over it. This is just an eyebrow thing. You can make this and then you can customize your eyebrows on the fly. Traps, don't ever use any of those. Now utilities, we already got these two, but we can make them if we need more of them. This is a teleports you into the part of the game where the developers developed everything, so you can kind of look at stuff if you want to. Not into none of this. Cutting fluid. So here's where you need the bones. And this is where you're going to get oil. 3 oil and 1 steel for every one of these you make. And when you get bones and acid, and you'll build that up. I make a lot of this. Need a lot of cut of fluid, need a lot of adhesive. Already made that. No, I didn't make it yet. So I'm going to make this. This is just a way to call dog meat. I ain't going to make none of these. Oh, do I have those yet? I don't think I have them yet. Let's see if I got them. So, the mod that I got to set up your outfits where you can just, I don't have any in there yet. The mod that I got where you can set up the outfits so you can just click a button and they equip everything. So what's already in here under aid, and you got the configuration, which is where you set it up. Previous loadout, next loadout, apply loadout, save loadout, delete loadout. And then the switcher is just when you hit it, it just tells you loadout 1 is empty. But if you go back to here, you can make 5 of these. I think they use 1 plastic each. No, 1 steel. So you make loadout 1, loadout 2, loadout 3, loadout 4, and loadout 5. You can actually have more than 1 loadout, or more than 5 loadouts. And now what you got is you go to appeal, and once you set these loadouts out, you can just, if you remember which loadout's what, and I'll usually do, number 1 will be my combat loadout. Number 2 will be my barter loadout for when I want to get more, because like I said, you're going to be able to have a hat that'll give you 1+ on your charisma, glasses that'll give you 1+ on your charisma, a outfit that'll give you 2, and there is 1 outfit in the game that gives you 3, but I don't know where you find it. I found it once, Agatha's dress. And so you set these up so that all you gotta do is click on them and you instantly switch into that outfit. And then I'll do this one will be my radiation outfit. Once I get a something that's going to help me fight off radiation. And then 4 is usually my science intelligence, because you can get a hat, glasses, and so you can get a hat that'll give you 1, and it looks dorky, but you get a hat that gives you 1, you get glasses that gives you 1, you get a lab coat that gives you 2, so you can get 4+ on your, and that helps you when you're trying to pick heavy computers that have got a lot of crap in there. What it does is the higher your intelligence, the less choices you have to do stuff. And I don't remember if I ever do anything for number 5 or not. But you can just jump between these like that. Oh yeah, and when you use this... Oh, that was... Okay, sorry. when you use these out in the world, not in the settlement, because everything's going to go to your, all these are linked together. Everything's going to go to your main workbench. But when you're out in the world and you don't have a workbench, you're just like on the run and you run into a weapons bench and you want to, boost up your something, see if you can upgrade your guns or your armor. When those components get broke down, like you take a fan and you got to use 2 screws out of it, well, everything else gets thrown into the whatever type of workbench you're working on. So you have to check before you leave so that you get all your stuff back. Now, this here, I just know about it, so I'm telling you where it's at. This will respawn. The dog will respawn. I know the body will disappear, but I can't remember if the dog disappears. So this is one of those add-ons, more exploration things. And I haven't figured out, that doesn't tell me what that is. I mean, there's no bomb over there. It's like, seeing if you go up to it, you can't find it. There it is, but you can't get it. Okay. So here's some dead people. This is a militarized Minuteman outfit, which are really good. And that's my lacy underwear mod I added. You got 5 colors to choose from. I picked that one. So this is part of the more exploration mod. This is not default in the game. Pretty sure, if I'm lying, let me know. But I'd never seen it until I added that more exploration mod. And I'm not sure, but I don't think any of this stuff respawns. We'll check it later. The raiders might, but I just don't know if they do or not. So everything you get is money in the bank. So this place is heavily infested by mole rats. This is a good little home base. I usually, when I get the blueprints to build robots, to build the machine to build the robots, I'll save this for me and my companions, because when you get a bunch of companions, and you get to the point where you can only have actually one companion, but like with me, like I said, I'm going to have 3 companions. So when you get to the point where you have 5 companions and you want to dismiss them, you get to send them to wherever. And I usually send my companions here, sometimes to Sanctuary, depending on how many people are in Sanctuary. But I will set this up like a town, but all I will have running it is robots. Robots can do everything people can do. And plant food, they'll grow food. Beauty of it is they won't eat the food. And so you've always got food and water. So if you want water, which you need a lot of water in the game, all you have to do is put a generator and a water pump in, and it'll automatically, you'll get 8 or 10 waters in your workbench. The dog's detecting me. My dog's detecting me now. Man, I got heartburn for some reason. I took some Tums. Hey, buddy.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Lose your owner, buddy?
You lose your owner, buddy? Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Well, I thought I'd get some more.
Hey. How you doing, buddy?
So, he'll find you stuff if you tell him to. And a neat little trick with Dogmeat is if you get him in an area where the only weapon is one that's locked up that you can't unlock, you can tell him to find it and he'll get it for you. You know, you just say, find me a weapon. You know any tricks?
Hey, boy. You know any tricks?
Good boy. So now this where it says pet, that is a mod that, and he'll find stuff all the time. That is a mod that I added. You can pet and feed Dogmeat. Adds the animation for that. I'm a dog lover, what can I say? So he found something in here, some pre-war money. Now remember, this place is bull rat infested. See how they pop up out of the ground? So that might be all of them. So now, you get meat, teeth, and sometimes some odds and ends out of these guys. And then I'm going to show you that mod that I got that'll scrap everything and what it does for you. In the vanilla game, you can't scrap this kind of stuff, this trash. You can scrap trees and, you know, different things, but this mod will allow you to scrap almost every freaking thing in the game. You just got to be careful because it'll scrap the roads up, the houses. In the vanilla game, there's a lot of houses you can't scrap. Some you can, some you can't. But this guy that wrote this mod, he went to the trouble of going to every settlement and setting it up to scrap stuff. And doesn't do everything, but in here it does a really good job. So, see how I've got everything? Now when I scrap them, I'm going to be able to get some more stuff out of them. And all these little mounds right here, be able to scrap them too and get stuff out of them. Lot to do in this game, but it's fun. It's real fun if you're just playing it and not making a video. And this place has got everything you need. don't know what that flashing is. I've seen that a couple times. I hope that's nothing going wrong with my video card. See it? That's all I need is for my video card to go out. I do not have the money to buy a new one. I'm retired, unemployed, and so pretty much on a fixed income. I mean, my wife works, we pay all the bills, we both have money left over when after the bills are paid, and but unforeseen stuff is not good. A little bit of money in savings, but not enough to brag about. So here, so when you read this, you're going to discover there's a cave out back, and it's got a lot of good loot in it too, and mole rats. Mole rats everywhere around this area. Business entries. New equipment installed. Took some wrangling with the head office, but we finally got all the tools we need to machine our own parts. No more having to pay for Corvega factory parts the next time they change the specs on a damn fastener. Just take one we've got and trim the excess down until it fits. Now remember, Raza was the old girl in the other guy's computer. I don't remember what she was buying, but she was doing some kind of drugs. Raza Restoration. That Raza widow in Sanctuary Hills is restoring an old classic Corvega with her son. Nice woman, pretty. Kid seems like kind of a brat, but I guess that's the point of her doing this project with him. Anyway, she's been doing a hell of a job. I was amazed at how much her and the kid had been able to do on their own. The only reason she even came to me is because the engine is out of her depth. I'm sure we can help her out. Safe storage. Jim, take care of those barrels before you leave tonight. Inspectors are coming first thing in the morning. Just hide them with the others. We'll figure out a long-term solution later. Hey, if nature's going to favor us with a cave right below the shop, who am I to argue? So there's a cave out there. You got to go hunt for it, but I'm going to show you where it's at. October service logs. Friday, October 1st. Replace the brakes in a 2075 Fusion Flea Supreme. Wednesday, October 6th. Monthly service on the Voltec van. No major issues with the vehicle, but that rep is an uppity asshole. Thursday, October 14th. Began work on a late model motorcycle. Pre-automatic. What seemed to be a simple sticky throttle turned out to be a major serious issue with the cable. They're almost all completely degraded. We'll replace them with platinum parts. Monday, October 18th. Coolant leak in one of those new 27.7 Corvegas. Remember, 27.7 was 2077 was the year the bombs fell. 2077 Corvega coupes. Bubble top. They don't make them like they used to. Okay, this is the day before the bombs fell. Because the bombs fell on October 23rd. Friday, October 22nd. Replace the automatic alternator in a 2073 Corvega. And after that, the next day, everybody's gone that didn't make it to the vault. Trying to get out of this thing. Okay, so we've got this done. So all you have to do, I'm going to show you how to do this. We're gonna spend a little time here cleaning stuff up. So this has got everything you need. Pick stuff up, you just hold down on the A button. And then you move it around and you just drop it. I usually move most of the... I'll get rid of this shit and I'll move the armor bench in here. And then I'll move the chemistry set there, chemistry bench. Okay, so... Okay, so hit search the workbench, and the first thing it's going to do, you can read all this, it'll explain to you how to use it. But so now we're in the mode to scrap stuff or build stuff. And if you want to build something, you just click on it and see there it is, and then you just place it where you want it. We're not going to build anything right now. Yeah, we might build a generator if we've got enough shit to do it, just so I can get some extra purified water. Okay, see how everything's highlighted? Now see how that says trash? Well, make sure it says trash. Because if you get to a point to where it says red rocket building, the whole damn building's going to disappear. And you won't get credit for this little bullshit. That's very hard to get right there. See that little stuff under there? It always wants to hit. So, you hit the X button. Now look, you can't do this in the vanilla game. Plus, you're getting components out of it. Concrete 4, wood 4. Hit A to scrap and it's gone. But you got to be careful. Don't get the building. Make sure it says trash and confirm it by looking at what you're getting out of it. See, if I hit the building, I'm getting nothing but steel. I don't want to scrap the building. I want the building to stay. Shoot. Sorry, Nani. My dog gets excited when I sneeze. She thinks I'm going to die. I'm all right. I'm all right. Looks at me, wags her tail, ears are back. Got these baby eyes staring at me, baby brown eyes, like, what's going on, Daddy? Are you going to be okay? And she's coming up to me and pawing me and trying to lick me. Now she's calming down. But yeah, she takes it serious when I sneeze. Not sure about that. If I remember something, a long time ago I heard something or read something about sneezing and giving birth are the two closest things to death a person can do, other than death itself. But don't know if that's true or not. Probably go look up sneezing, it'll say you're full of crap. But dogs can probably sense something if it's that drastic. See, trash. And we're getting concrete, paper. We're getting plastic and wood out of that. Trash. But all that crap adds up, man. So there's some vines out there. Fertilizer. We'll get a lot of fertilizer. More trash. And that's why, right there's why I pulled that cone out from there. Gonna get some plastic and rubber out of that cone. Grass. See, we're getting wood, we're getting fertilizer. We don't want to do that, but we want to get rid of that. We want to get rid of the trash. More trash. I mean, you can make these settlements look a hell of a lot better and get components that you need by running around doing this stuff. So all this stuff will stay. It'll wait until we, for later. But like I said, that one there's I don't think I can ever get that. I've never been able to get that. Like, we don't want this, so if we get rid of this, we got a lot of crap out of it. Now we can get what was under it. Same thing there, we don't need that anymore, unless you just want it for looks. Gotta make sure, but I have never been able to get this damn thing right here. That little bit of trash there, and you can't move this. Oh, and if you're in this mode and you find stuff that you normally pick up, you can scrap it too. See, getting 2 gears, 2 screws, and 2 steel. So just to show you, I should have showed you this when we started. Everything we scrap is going to go into here. Look at the steel and look at the wood. And when we come back and scrap some more crap, we're gonna end up with a lot more steel because the cars we're going to scrap and a lot more wood. But the main thing you want to scrap right now is all these mole rats, because they're going to disappear. Next time you come here, they probably won't even be here. See how it starts cleaning up and looking better? So you don't want to do the building. And you can get all these vines if you just get in the right angle around these things. So you just got to be careful. Don't scrap the building. Don't scrap the asphalt. I mean, when you're in Sanctuary, you can scrap all the roads out. There's no way to put the roads back in. I just clean up. Just clean things up. Okay, so now but if you get going too fast, you're going to screw up. And the only way out of it is to reload a save. I mean, you could do this, but so it should do an auto save. See? So now I have a save at this point. So if I accidentally scrapped something I didn't want to, I could go back to my save. I just lose all the work I'd done before that save. I mean, since I did that save. And the game only saves when you do certain things, like you go to sleep, you fast travel, maybe you level up. I can't remember. And then every 10 minutes, it only saves every 10 minutes when you open your Pip-Boy. So let's just say you open your Pip-Boy and you got to save, and you can do manual saves too all the time. But you don't save again for 2 hours. And you've been walking all over the place for an hour, and something happens where you die, you're going to load back to that last save. So you're going to lose all that 2 hours of exploring. And I'm bad about doing that. You get too much into what you're doing. So the main thing I wanted to do, oh, and here's like 15 steel for that car. Already got that one there, didn't I? See how things clean up? Looks better. But, like, there's a mole rat tunnel. Getting fertilizer out of it. You know, you're getting stuff, which is a good thing. Concrete and wood's a good thing. I mean, I don't want to scrap that. I guess if you were scrapping Maniac, you could scrap it. But the mole rats in these tunnels are going to disappear. You're going to come back by, maybe not this time. So you get bone and fertilizer out of that sucker. And I didn't check to see if I'd already looted them. I think I did though. So now that we got all the tunnels and all the mole rats, we don't have to worry, because nothing else is going to disappear, just the dead bodies and those mole rat tunnels. So these things don't work, so you might as well scrap them, because if you want to put some light poles up, you can create them and they will work. It's got to hook some electricity to them. So I'm sure you can see why this game is just a lot of stuff to do in it. I can play this game for hours doing shit like this. The question is, can you watch it for hours? So the other thing we're going to do, just because I want to do it, this is where I'm going to plant my food when I finally get my robots to do my labor for me. See all the wood we're getting? And sometimes you just got to be at the right angle to get these things. And some of them you can't get. So you can plant stuff out here. So, you know, you plant some food, and the robots don't need it, so you just get food in your, see, that's something you could pick up, but you scrap it, go ahead and get the steel and the oil out of it. If it's green, you can pick it up or move it around, you know, add it to your inventory. But the yellow stuff you can't, you just got to scrap it. Whoa, what the hell? If you go outside the border, you got 5 seconds to get back in, or you get out of this mode. Now I usually leave these barriers like that up, because they're almost like fences. But what I want to do be careful. Some of these tires are bundled together, some of them are individuals, like that one there. See, you don't want to scrap the building, you'll be in shit. But you can, if you get the right angle, you can get these damn vines. So I'm going to move this. You just hit the A button. Take it over here. Set it down somewhere for now. You can use it. I want to get rid of these vines. You just got to get the right angle. Some stuff you can't get a hold of. So I don't think you can scrap that hat, can you? Yeah, but I'm not going to. I'm going to store it. So you hit the B and you store it. It's in your, it's in the, now the thing is, I can't remember if this is the front or back. So it's the front, so we're good. Because if it's the back, you won't be able to work on it because it's up against the wall. I'm telling you, you'll be able to get those vines. I got all these vines off it. You just got to, there we go. Get the right angle. Okay, so now, you're going to need a generator. And we got to see if we got enough material to build a generator. So we're at low level science. So that's the biggest generator we can make. Now we can make these. And they're best to build up on the roofs. They're huge, and they only do like 3 points of electricity. But you know, you can put 5 of them on a roof if you do build the roof right. So what I want to do is I'm going to put only does 5. I'm going to set it right here. So we got a generator. Now, there's different kinds of water. You go to the food, water. So this one will do 3. Doesn't need any power. You just set it down and it does 3. This one does 10, and it needs power, but it has to be in dirt. So it'll work right here. So we're going to put it right there. And then, now remember, this is only doing 5. So now we only got 1. But now we're making water. And it's going to put water in our little and actually everything that's in there, these are all linked together. No water yet. I'm going to grab that hard hat so I can sell it later on down the road. See, we got more of everything in there now. So I'm going to take these. These are end products. You can't break them down. They're already in their end products. But these you can break down. And That way when I decide to make some stuff, I've got them and I can break them down. So look, we're good to go for now. No water yet, but one time we come back, we'll have 8 or 10 deals of water in there. And it makes it, you don't even have to have anybody here. Okay, back to the mission at hand. Oh, well, we're still got some stuff to show you. Forgot. So that right there, water tower or whatever it is, there's usually always going to be a couple of blowflies. And it's easy to find blowflies when it's dark because their wings glow. Hard to find them in the daytime when they fall into stuff. But, see, there's usually 2 of them. Yep. Good for meat. But this is what I want to show you. This stuff will respawn. So you can always come back and get some water and some stim packs. And that's at this tower. That's, you know, if you just go there and you look this direction. West, I guess. Close to west. Then, from there, you head over to these rocks. And there you'll see this. And that'll respawn, and it won't be the same. It'll be different stuff. You need those glowing mushrooms, because make a radaway. And every time you make something, you get experience points. Every time you kill something. Every time you cook something. Just lucky. So now, since it's dark out, see how easy it is to find them puppies? And that might have not been that hard, you know, in the daylight, but in the daylight, when they fall into this shit, you gotta search and search, and I hate not finding something that I kill. But those suckers are best found when it's dark out. Same with the mushrooms, the glowy mushrooms. You need those to make radaway. And something you really need. Now we're going to go to that settlement later after we get Heather. Pick up a quest. And also we're going to need to get some food from them to put food in sanctuary. Man, there's so much stuff I want to do. I'm going to have to make another video because the video is going to be 5 hours long if I do everything I want to do. I don't really like making it more than 2.5. So see how these glow? That's the best way to find this stuff is when it's glowing. So all this is going to respawn, you know. Game week from now, it'll all be back. Okay, so now this is the cave that they were talking about in the computer. And we're going to go in here and kill a few mole rats. Might only be 2, might be 3 or 4. It's all random. And all that stuff that we get out of here, that we find in here, will all come back in about a week. I might be wrong about the respawn time, but you're going to come back by here and you'll be able to get it all over again. Remember, B button brings it up. Hold down on the B button to turn it on and off. I'm not sure what this stuff is good for, but it's not going to weigh anything because it's considered food, and you can sell it. You might get a whole bunch of it. You can always sell it. You know, like I said, there's no weight to it anyhow. Turn out your light because you're going to be 10% more detectable with your light on. Come on back where I can see you, big boy. He's back. Oh, there he is. Oops. Uh-oh, got another one coming up. Looks like there's two of them. Kill it, Dogmeat. Oh, you're gonna let it get me? Yeah, it varies what's in here. A lot of times you come in here and there's only two. So there's one more left because he's at the very end of this thing. Some of these things have 2 helpings of it, and some of them don't. Get all them damn glowy mushrooms you can. Because at the beginning of the game, you're not going to have very much right away. Those books are useless. They weigh, and I haven't found a use for them. I usually store them in a container at my home base or one of my home bases, and keep my eyes open for a use for them, like if they're going to come up somewhere that you're needing to get them, which they may never, but at least if they do, I got them. As long as I'm not carrying them, I don't care, but they do weigh. That's one of the few things that weighs something, you know, as far as junk goes or miscellaneous items go, because most of it doesn't weigh anything because of the mods. You'll get tons of glass, and you don't really use that much of it that I know of. So I will sell the beer bottles, use them as like their caps because they're worth 1 cap each. So that's highly radiated up there. And I don't have anything to help me against radiation yet. So you see how you can see the distortion in the background? That's gas. So if you fire your gun in here, it's going to explode and you're going to get damaged. You're going to catch on fire and get damaged. And that could be a help in situations where you see it in somewhere and there's an enemy you want to, whittle their health down, you could throw a Molotov cocktail in that, and it'll explode, and they'll take damage, catch on fire. And like, if you want to see if there's something under him, you can A button, pick his ass up, throw him off to the side, and there was a bone under him. There's a wrench I didn't hardly notice. A lot of times there'll be something under there that you don't see, but you'll pick it up when you're scanning. Turn your light out to make yourself less detectable when you know there's something around the corner. Rabid mole rat. And that's it. That's the last of them puppies. Moving the screwdriver with the right top stick.
Nice.
Joystick or whatever you want to call it. Don't drink any radiated water. Gotta be careful about that when you're trying to pick stuff up in the water. Even after you get the Aqua Girl perk or Aqua Boy, whatever you happen to be playing it as, which makes sure you don't take radiation from water when you get in it, you're still going to take radiation when you drink the stuff. Okay, so now we got to go deal with this one place that's radiated. I believe we're going to find a fusion core and a weapon of some kind. And I don't know if there's anything else up there or not. So first thing we're going to do we have anything that'll help us in radiation? Doesn't look like it. No radiation support whatsoever. So let's see about A. If we got any radroachs. We don't have any radroachs. Oh yeah, we do. So we're going to take a radroachs. That's only going to give us 40. We might not pick up as much radiation, but we'll pick up some, I guarantee it. There's fusion core. Okay, so that's it. So Got to get out of that radiation. So see how the I got red now? I can't get rid of that until I take something. So if I take a rat away, it's going to really be overkill. But I do need to eat some food or take a nap. The only way you can get rid of radiation is to take a rat away. Okay, so we're going to go back up here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Yeah, I did it. Okay. I ran the wire. Okay, so we're good on that. I'll clean all this up later, but the one thing I did want to do wanted to put a bed in here. So now, if you sleep, we'll sleep till, that'll be about daylight. I think if you sleep 4 hours or longer, you get 8 hours of extra XP. Plus, every time you sleep, it heals you. Heals you 100%, except for the radiation. It will not get rid of the radiation. Okay, so... And if you go to your stats, perks, well rested. You had a great sleep and feel alert and invigorated. 10 plus XP earned for a limited time, and it's like 8 hours if I remember right. In-game hours. Okay, so. Showed you how to build a bed. Alright, so now we're going to go get Heather. And so we're going to listen to the radio station. Quest, a promising partnership. And we already listened to the radio station once.
Body aching? Sore of heart? Geiger counters off the chart? Casdin Caravan's got the cure. Alternative medicine products that will fix you up for sure. Casdin Caravan is currently doing business next to the old cemetery near Covenant. Come on down and see for yourself. You won't be sorry.
Okay,
Body aching,
so...
sore of heart? Geiger counters off the chart?
Well, I wanted to listen to this.
Now, a word from our sponsors.
So there's a little place up here to pick up a couple more small items, ammunition and stuff. We're going to head up there. And it'll always respawn.
Cool.
So all you got to do, remember where it is and come back on a regular basis.
Head to the slog and know that you are not alone. We need to stick together.
Raiders and mole rats in that direction.
As you know, we're always looking for more sponsors. Read one of our leaflets in every major town to learn how you can contribute to our wonderful program.
So, duct tape gives you one adhesive, Wonder Glue gives you two.
Hello, Commonwealth. It's good to have you here, and I just have to say how great you all are. All the way from New Vegas, here's the Lonesome Drifter with New Vegas Valley.
This wasteland they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile. For they say you are taking the sunshine that has brightened our road for a
I want to listen to that because I want to find out if it's got any copyright protection on it. I put a message into the mod author to ask him about it, but he didn't come back. So there's stuff in that house. There's two more houses this way, but I want to avoid starting the conflict in Concord, because then when we get back, all the raiders will be dead for the first part of it, and I've lost XP by not killing raiders. So we're gonna try not to get involved. Stuff in that house. Sounds like they're already shooting. Now what I could do, I don't know. We'll keep going. Maybe we didn't set it off yet. And there's a house right down there. It's got stuff in it. And there's a couple of, not houses, but like a speakeasy and a worker's home. God, they're fighting. I really need to go do this. I don't have to go in. I want to get Heather because she's good, especially when I got to fight that Deathclaw. I need something to draw it away from me. Sometimes there's stuff down here. Crap. I might just go ahead and kill some raiders. I just don't want to fight the Deathclaw without Heather.
Ooh, boy. You may want to keep your distance.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. It's just, well, I think I ate a bad can of meat. Okay. Maybe it was 3 cans. Seemed pretty tasty at first, but now it's got my guts all in a twist. And, well, you can probably smell it from there. Long-neck Lukowski's canned meat my ass. Long-neck Lukowski's canned poison, more like it. Here, have the rest of it. I'm never touching the stuff again as long as I live. Assuming I live through the day. Ugh. And if you happen to see that Lukowski, tell him I hope he dies in a goddamn fire. Ugh. God. Sorry. Probably better if you get going. If it's anything like last time, it's about to get kind of messy.
Okay, I'm gonna go kill these damn raiders. And then I'm gonna go get Heather after I kill the raiders. So there'll always be a gun in here. This guy won't be here.
Got it.
Where'd the little bitch go? Get warmed up here.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
Okay, so we're not going to go in there. We're going to grab the laser musket and then we're going to run away. Because I'm pretty sure nothing will happen. He'll just wait on us. There's a little bit of shit up here, but still get it. And it'll respawn. And there's nothing down here. So, he's already gone. So we actually don't have to grab the laser musket yet. wait till we come back. Damn, I got heartburn for some reason. There's nothing up here. Every once in a while you find a dead guy up there. So I won't be able to open this up yet.
Won't be able to pick this.
So the thing about getting all this stuff now is it's just going to be there sooner. And there's quite a bit of stuff in this little place here. You can come in the back room, the other side on the next street. There's nothing in here. Now there was a mod that I had that loaded a mission in here. I didn't even know that was there. But I can't remember what mod it was. I have to go look at my mods that I had.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes on the ladders you'll find hammers or wrenches laying on the top. Well, those bigger bottles, I think, hold 4 adhesives. And then there's some duct tapes that are like that too, military duct tape and stuff.
Hey.
It's right behind you, baby. I mean, it's just... I'm sorry. I didn't get started. You should turn around. There might be someone behind you, but it's not Wasteland.
There's nothing out there. I mean, you could always check it, but I never found anything out there. Time you open up one of those, there's going to be a prize inside.
Got it.
That wasn't too smooth. Okay, so I think I need to level up my, oh, I got 2 level ups. I'm going to wait and see if I can get another level up. Time I go get Heather, who knows? Okay, so now we got to come back and get that damn thing, but I'm going to do that one, and I'm not going to do Freedom Call. I'm just going to do this one here. So why does it have one there? I don't have it selected. Okay, so now I don't have it selected. It's still showing up. Thought I listened to it already.
Caravan is currently doing business next to the old cemetery near Covenant. Come on down and see for yourself.
I really don't.
Sorry.
That might be the right direction,
Body
but
aching, sore of heart, Geiger counters off the chart, Casdin Caravan's got the cure. Alternative medicine products that will fix you up for sure. Casdin Caravan is currently doing business next to the old cemetery near
so
Covenant.
this girl sells
Come on down and see for
holsters and
yourself.
backpacks
You won't be sorry.
and stuff.
Body aching, sore of heart, Geiger counters off the chart,
Not
Casdin
real
Caravan's got the
talkative,
cure.
but
Alternative medicine products that will fix you up for sure.
so this is one of the
Casdin
houses.
Caravan is currently doing business next to the old
Whoa.
cemetery near Covenant.
Give me that ball bat, dog.
Come on down and see for yourself. You won't be
So
sorry.
that ball bat was right there, and he
Body
picked it up.
aching, sore of heart, Geiger counters off the chart, Casdin Caravan's got the key.
Remember, there won't be no more. Once you find those, they don't respawn. You just find them scattered throughout the wasteland. God only knows where. So we're going to go out here and pick some gourds. Because after we get those people out of that Museum of History, or Museum of whatever it is, we're going to take them to Sanctuary, and we're going to have to set up Sanctuary so they can live there. And we're going to need food, and gourds are food. Well, it's going to be a little bit past this one.
Nice.
So this is always going to respawn, and then we've already been to, there's 3 of them up here. Now, there's some houses up there that's got a little bit of stuff outside, you know, ammunition, odds and ends, but not that much. So this is always good. Anytime you can get duct tape, wonder glue, that's a good thing. This one doesn't have an upstairs. There's some caps. Moonshine.
Yes.
That's pretty much it. Okay. There's one more little house that's got a little bit of shit in it, but it's almost not enough to explore it. Can't remember. It may have a skill book. So this thing up here can change really fast. 1 minute there'll be bad guys in it, next minute there'll be good guys. That guy that we just talked to may be gone by now. This is not going to be respawned. So he's still there, so. The guy with the poopy pants. Unless it's changed.
I'll try not to barf again until you leave.
Oh,
No promises.
yeah. I thought he had the shits. He's throwing up. So this is always going to be here, and it'll respawn. It's not always the same stuff, though. Now there's a few things on the way where you can get some odds and ends. Kill a couple of radroachs. Sneak up on a radroach. Camp somewhere around here. Small camp. There it is. Why he's looks like he might be wounded.
Look, I've been thinking about this for a long, long time. I know what I'm talking about here.
Bullshit. You can't just put something between two pieces of bread and claim it's a sandwich. Does that mean a loaf of bread is technically a bread sandwich?
Technically, yes, but you wouldn't eat it all at once like that, so it doesn't matter. How you hold it matters.
Talk all you want. You put that piece of my alert meat between two pieces of bread, but it still ain't a sandwich.
Well, what the hell would you call it then?
Disgusting. That's what.
Arguing about bread and sandwiches.
Yes?
He doesn't want to talk.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, so this camp can have various things in it. Enemies, good guys. Changes periodically as you approach it. Now, where is the last thing? I think it's down here. There it is. So there's about 3 critters in this thing. And some extra stuff. Getting close to the ghouls. These guys can be hard to kill, especially at low levels like I am. on guard, boy. This guy was already dead. Now, there's 2 or 3. There's one in there. Oh, see, there's movement over there. Taking a lot of bullets. So Dogmeat's wounded, but he'll only stay wounded while there's enemy around, and you can give him a stim pack to bring him back. But you can also wait. He won't ever die. He's the non-killable character in the game. Get him, Dogmeat. Show him who's boss. There's another one somewhere around here. Going to be 2 or 3 more down there probably. I don't know. We had a bunch of them run up on us. Oh shit! Sorry. Yeah, shoot. It's already 2 hours long. I'd like to get Heather before I quit. Well, I think you can shoot those fire extinguishers and they'll blow up. He does not like the door to be closed. He's just like my dog. Close the door, she's scratching on it. Anything. See, look at that dog. Crazy. Crazy dog. Man. So when you read these things, sometimes it'll unlock locations on your map. It didn't say it unlocked anything, so either there was no location or yeah, if you'd know that was there, because I think I come through this thing a bunch of times before I finally seen that I was always walking through like this, head down. When I first played this game, I was a lot thorougher than I am now. Scared me, Dogmeat. There's got to be at least one more, maybe two more ghouls up here. But I don't know, we got bum rushed by quite a few of them. Gunfire drew them to us. Yep, there's one. Critical sneak attack. 2 points of double the damage. Now, not all of those you can pick up. If they're lit, you can't pick them up. We're gonna find us a note to look for the supplies in the blue barrel. We just found them. Somebody else killed that ghoul. I'm not sure, that these guys are helping a synthetic human being, get away from the Institute, which is the people who make them. And this is what all this is about. We're going to hear some stuff about it. And if you read his note, Dutchman's instructions. Deliver your package to the old switching station. The runner arrives at midnight. If you need gear, look for the blue barrel. So, don't know what his package is, but the runner is probably a sim. And I believe there's a gun up here. And then there's another lady over here that might have been somebody to help him. That's her paperwork. The package arrives at midnight. So I believe there's no more ghouls out here. A little bit of stuff up here. I do not know why it plays this weird ass music when you go to certain places. Hear that? So why? Why, oh why? What's the meaning of it?
It's 1/2 past. She's late. No, something's wrong. Someone's coming. Look, 5 of them. It's a trap. Damn it, they've got us surrounded. What do we do? I'll draw them off. Give me a count of 10, then break for the tree line. What? Dutchman, There's no time. Good luck, A9. 10, 9, 8, 7. No! No! No. I'm not going back. I can't. I won't.
And I take all the tapes. Geez, there's so much to explore and discover in this game. Bethesda's really good about that crap. I don't think there's anything up here. A little bit of stuff over here. And if you were wounded, you could sleep. If you don't mind sleeping beside a skeleton.
Hey.
And those railroad spikes are ammunition for a weapon called the railroad rifle, or the railway gun. That's what it's called. And you'll find one of those later on. And then you got the Brahmin looking at you. So it's going to say you're detected, but it's not going to be red. And then there's another place to discover that after you clear out the mole rats that are infesting it, you can turn it into a settlement. It's probably one of the largest settlements there's. I don't know, there's a settlement you discover on an island that the whole damn island's a settlement. Wild frickin' mongrels. You ready, Dogmeat? Four of them. Get him, Dogmeat. Get him. Good boy. So there was 4 of them, I think. Hey, that's meat for us to cook. Get XP for killing it, get XP for cooking it, and get healed when you eat it. Okay, that's 4, that's about it. Sometimes there'll be rag stags, raiders, super mutants. All this stuff spawns differently, but in the same area. Now, one good thing they did in this one over Fallout 3 is you don't, when you VATS, you don't select your companions. In Fallout 3, you'd have to be careful because you'd select your companions all the time. Now, you're still going to select friendlies that are non-companions, but be careful not to shoot them. Yeah, damn it. Another place to fight. I gotta go run to the bathroom. I'll be back. You know what? Let's do a... Hey, let's listen to Vault-Tec.
One of the
I'll be
most
back.
influential corporations before the Great War, Vault-Tec would never have risen to prominence if it wasn't for the nuclear scare that swept the nation all the way back in the 2050s. As the resource wars began, the U.S. government started Project Safe House in 2054. It was the single largest national defense project in American history. Vault-Tec won the bid with a demonstration vault beneath Los Angeles. The government contracted the Californian company to build 122 vaults spread across the nation. The construction would span the next 2 decades, if not more, resulting in the creation of a network where each vault could house from dozens to as much as 500 occupants. Now, for a population of 400 million, that was far, far too little. The reason behind this is simple. The vaults were not meant to save people, at least not on a large scale. The military-industrial complex controlling the government, which Vault-Tec was a part of as a strategic contractor, devised them as part of a social experiment to test humans in a variety of unique situations ranging from stressful to lethal. Only 17 vaults performed as advertised. Why did Vault-Tec do that? Nobody knows. Was it satisfying someone's idle curiosity in the most sinister way possible? A way to obtain data to optimize conditions for space travel? Something else? It's been over 2 centuries, and we still don't know why Vault-Tec and its masters chose to sacrifice so many.
Okay, I'm back.
If you cross a dead Brahmin in the Wasteland, riddled with oversized sting marks, beware. The lowly mosquito has a long history of notoriety, so it's only natural that their mutated cousins share the same reputation. The blood bug is around the size of a dog, using their knife-like proboscis to cut into the skin of their victims. They feed on blood and will often spray this blood back into the eyes of those they perceive as a threat.
Now this is another mole rat infested hangout. Damn, are there any more? We're gonna clean up on the mole rat guts.
Thanks for the help.
Thanks for the cats. Let me get these mole rats, Dogmeat. I know you found something. Look at all these mole rats. We'll be eating mole rat tonight, Dogmeat. Mole rat chunks for dinner. Well, I think that's all the mole rats that are out here on the prairie. So we got 3 more in here. So we got to be sneaky, and there's loot in here too. Four of them bastards, wasn't it? Maybe I didn't kill him the first time I shot him. No, that was 4. Usually it's only 3. Okay, so let's see what kind of new guns we picked up. Which one am I carrying right now? I got it out, right? Yeah. So we got calibered. Only does that the same as that one, and there is nothing special about it. So this one does 19 and has comfortable grips. This one does 18. Nothing special about it. There's the one I'm carrying. 22. And I have. Okay, so that's the one that I'm carrying right now. And it does 22 damage. Okay, so look and see if there's something better in this mess. I want a tactical one. I don't see a tactical one. Yeah, there's not. So I've got the best 10mm out of the bunch right now. Okay, so we're going to go down here. So Dogmeat was barking about something in here. Probably the stim packs over there. So we're not very far from Heather.
I carry the highest quality alternative medicine products you can find in the Commonwealth today. Interested?
So you're a doctor?
So you're a doctor?
No, I'm not a doctor. Traditional medicine is adequate if that's all you have, but I offer something much, much better. Traditional medicine cures you today. Alternative medicine can improve your overall health and vitality forever. It's true. Trust me. Use my healing preparations often enough, and you will see an improvement in your overall health. Got a question for you. Say you find a little kid in a cave. He's all alone, hasn't eaten in days, scared to death. When you walk up to him, you can see he has a nice little collection of stolen goods. What do?
Confiscate the property by force and leave the boy as punishment. Lead the boy to safety, then turn him over to someone in charge. Pick the boy's pocket. So I usually say give the boy a hug and tell him everything's going to be all right. I think no matter what you say, it's going to be like she's going to say. That sounds like something a simp would say.
I lead the boy to safety, then turn him over to someone in charge.
Sounds like something a synth might say. Sympathetic instead of irritated. But my gut tells me you're human. Where are you headed?
Why do you ask?
Why do you ask?
Curiosity. I need a partner. Someone to watch my back? I'll give you a discount on my products and 200 caps if you'll join me. I need to get off the caravan trail. And I need to do something else. And you hear about all this cool stuff in the Commonwealth, but when all you do is bust your ass on the road, you never see it.
So I'm not going to ask her for any more money. I mean, I got a decent chance of getting it, but, yellow means it's iffy. But she's going to be my friend, so I'm not going to ask her for nothing. Why would you trust me, a stranger?
Why would you trust me, a stranger?
My only other option is to hire a caravan guard. And every time one opens his mouth, a complaint falls out. I'm not that desperate yet. So, will you take my offer? Team up with me?
So, give me the details.
There's not much to tell. The name's Casdin. Heather Casdin.
Nice to meet you.
Been on the road my whole life. Been training with weapons my whole life. If something is going on in the Commonwealth, I know about it.
Traders love to gossip. I have a newspaper article for you to read. I don't want to talk about it, but it's true. Someone did get out, and it was me. Thought you might like to know why I'm trigger happy around Sips. Oh, one more thing. I've got a transponder for you to carry. Flick it on, and I'll be able to track you if we get separated. That's it. That's all I've got. It's time to rock and roll.
Okay, so me and Heather
Dogmeat.
are officially partners. And she has a shitload of stuff that she wants to see and do. So she's an interesting character. So I'm going to save it here and quit. And then later on I'll start another one. I think I might have my sound issues fixed. I don't know. I have to listen to this one and see. Okay, so save, new save, quit. So thank you everybody who's been watching me play my games. I really do appreciate it. Just trying to have fun and show other people how I enjoy the game and what I do to the mods I use to make them better for me. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe just like enjoying people watching these kind of games. I know I do. Okay. Well, thank you very much, and I really do appreciate it. Everybody have a nice day, and I will get back with you later. Bye.